W.F. Howes presents an unabridged recording of With Two Souls, Midwives in Ethiopia by Mcdowell and Atsede Kidan, narrated by Yasmin Mwanza and Jennifer Ness. Introduction. Indie. The disjointed colours and sounds, the vague awareness that I was in a surgical operating theatre without being entirely sure as to why, but most of all the deep regret that I would die here, in Africa, and my family wouldn't know. There was a shocking finality to believing that death was approaching. I wasn't ready. I didn't want to die. I wanted to get up, get out, as far and as fast as I could. Instead, the blackness at the edge of my vision grew, and I was slowly sinking into it. Unable to understand any more, I let go and disappeared, dissolving into 100,000 pieces. Then, blinking, everything blurry, and seeing an IV stand, trying to comprehend that it led to my hand, slowly putting together the puzzle pieces. I was alive, of that much I was sure, but little else made sense. Voices talking next to me, voices I knew but couldn't place, and yet somehow just hearing them, I was reassured. A hand subconsciously and tenderly smoothing out a minute wrinkle in the surgical gown thrown across me, then resting gently against my own. A familiar, comfortable weight, but it was all too confusing. So, back to sleep. Time passes, but minutes or hours I don't know. Again, seeing the IV. If I concentrate just on that, I feel calmer. Why would I feel calmer? Why do I know what an IV is? Why am I watching it and calculating the drop rate? Oh, I'm a midwife. I think about that for a while, turning it over in my mind. I know about IVs because I'm a midwife. I've cited 1,000, then started a bag of oxytocin infusion just like this, for women having babies. Babies. My baby. Suddenly, in an instant, the mist lifts and I remember everything. The long labour, the bumpy Bajaj ride to the hospital when I hadn't progressed in hours, the birth of my tiny son, and then the bleeding which wouldn't stop. With the return of reality, I turned to the voices, smiling, relieved, knowing now exactly who they were.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?